Jimmy, thank you for sitting down, taking the time to do it. First of all, you're a tall man. I'm sort of, you're towering over me.
You're just not as tall.
I'm just not as tall. I like to say it that way. But that means something in regards to what's going on with you, right?
Well, possibly. I tend towards something called Marfan Syndrome that you can't really, there's not really a test for it. Mine is very minor, but a couple of the things that come along with that is the possibility for an aneurysm on your aorta, which is what I've got, the ascending aorta, for if you know what I'm talking about. What they're going to do is they're going to take that piece out, replace it with a garden hose. There's a valve in there they're going to replace as well. And I've had AFib since I was a kid. I didn't realize not everybody had it. But about 20 years ago, I got some medicine that would regulate it and made it better. But now it looks like, as part of the surgery that's coming up, they may actually be able to get rid of that completely, which is awesome.
This is something you've anticipated having to do. This isn't a huge surprise for you.
No.
Give people an idea what it means, the significance of the surgery.
Well, as much as I hate to admit it, it is a major surgery. As I said in the video, Chris, I just don't like to talk about me that much, so I tend to downplay things, but I realize this is important. It's going into your chest. It's making some major changes to the organ that pumps the blood through your body. So yeah, it's a big thing. I might be out for 3 months. That's what I'm being told. I could be back as quick as 6 weeks. We'll have to see. I don't know.
And your attitude about it, if you could just talk, what is your attitude going into something like this?
Well, as you said, we've been keeping an eye on it for several years. I knew it was something that was coming. I'm not afraid of it. Chris, I think that's the most important thing for me to make sure everybody understands. I'm not afraid of this. God has had my life in His hands for so many years now. He has saved my life so many different times from so many different things. This is just another one. He's proven already. I'm one of His kids, so it's all going to be okay.
When can people sort of expect to last see you before you?
Surgery is scheduled for September 1st, which is a Tuesday. I'm going to take that Monday off too, just to make sure I've got all the little details taken care of, so bless her heart, my wife doesn't go completely crazy. But yeah, then after September 1st, whenever it works out.
And what do you want people to know?
I think, honest to goodness, the most important thing about this is that, you know, how many times do you walk up to somebody and say, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm fine. You know, there's more to the conversation than that. When somebody says fine to you, say, no, really. How you doing? Talk to me. And then take time to listen to them. Because things like this, you know, there's backstories to everyone. You've got stories that I don't know about. I'd love to sit down and talk with you and say, so come on, Chris, tell me what's going on today. Listen to people. Don't just walk by and say, hey, how you doing? Fine, great, thanks.
Perfect. Jimmy, planning coming back?
Absolutely. Well, if they'll have me. You're not going to change the locks, are you?
It's not my call.
Oh, okay.
It's not my call.
Just checking.
Jimmy Hoppe, thank you for letting us know. Appreciate you being open and honest about something that's obviously very personal. But if people haven't checked out that video, they're certainly going to want to, because it's everything that is Jimmy Hoppe. Sincere, honest, and real. So Jimmy, thank you.
Well, Chris, thank you, and thank you for what you do too.